has now left the bubble. He will not return. And mind you, they do have he played for the Rockets, and the Rockets do have at least, if they win, if they lose, they still have at least one more game to play against the Lakers. And he's not playing, and he's out. So I don't know if he's cut from the team. I don't know what's happening, but that was pretty crazy. He trying to smash the motherfucking COVID testing girl. Before I move into this last one, actually no, I'm gonna stay in LA because of the wildfires that's going on. We talked about this shit last episode. This is wild, and this shit is still going on now. They say it reached it's the largest wildfire. It reached 750 acres, and now 26 people have been counted dead in this situation. And this is just messed up, man. I know putting these wildfires out takes a hell of a lot of work. And it's definitely spreading throughout LA. It is really, really crazy. I've seen a few videos going around of people driving past where they used to live, and the streets and stuff are still on fire over there. It's a mess. So sending nothing but prayers and condolences to the families and people that are affected by that stuff, man, because that's got to be tough to be living somewhere and a wildfire come and just wipe your whole shit out. Everything that you had earned, possessions, get burnt up. That shit is just a mess, man. That's one of the reasons why you got to be really careful where you move to. And that part of Cali, I don't want to have to deal with no shit like that if I ever move out there. On a more of a lighter note, y'all know it's a versus coming up on Sunday. We got Gladys Knight, we got Patti LaBelle. This is a doozy. I was not expecting this. I have nothing but love and respect for both of these amazing women who paved the way for the beautiful music that we have today. Am I going to tune in? Yes. Am I watching the entire thing? I don't think so, but I definitely got to go and see what the temperature is. You know what I'm saying? Just off Bucks. Who y'all think gonna win that battle between Gladys Knight and Patti LaBelle? Go ahead, James.
You know I'm in the oldies, and if Gladys could bring the songs with the Pips, Patty ass in trouble. I'm telling you, Patty ass is in trouble.
But see, Patty got some hits, so I know Gladys gonna go back. She gonna go and get them Pips. She gonna go get them.
I don't know a lot of Gladys Knight songs. I know like 3.
Man, she gonna go get them Pips.
You think you only know 3? Wait till you watch it. And then you gonna be like, God damn, that was her. Yeah, I'm telling you, you gonna see, man. Gladys got some shit. I'm telling you, this gonna be a battle. And the fact that I like oldies, I like all music, but the fact that I like oldies for a fact, this gonna be a good motherfucking battle. And Patty gonna have to pull. In order for Patty to win, she gonna have to stick to her mainstream music.
Need to redo the links.
Oh, you got it's one up. All right, let me go to YouTube and see if I can find this one.
But yeah,
she gonna have to stick to her main hit. She can't play nothing else that's like just off of an album. If she don't play the hits that made the album sell, she up shit's creek, man. I'm trying to told you. Them pies ain't gonna save you on this one, Patty.
Hey, don't do her like that, man. Them pies.
Patty gonna have to fight, man. And I'm not saying she can't win. This is gonna be a battle like Gladys alone. If Gladys go alone without the Pips, I would have to edge it to Patty. But I'm telling you, if she pull that shit out with the Pips because it's part of her,
she will.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure.
Ain't like anything you've done, like anything you've been on, like whatsoever features, it don't matter.
Yeah, if you were a staple on that release, then yes, you can use it because people have used their features, verses, and all types of stuff. So yeah, that's definitely a thing. But oh yeah, no, I can say if she do it alone, I'm not sure if she can do 20 with Patty. But if she do with the Pips, which I know she will, yeah, that's gonna be a good one. That's gonna be real good.
Yeah. So I got
But
two. We got two for Patty, one for Gladys. What you say, King? Oh, you don't really know.
I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I ain't a fan of either one. I can't think. I can only think of maybe one Patti LaBelle song,
And
and
what's
that's that
that?
"Somebody Loves You, Baby." And I can't think of no Gladys joints at all in my head. I can't think of not one Gladys song.
oh
So
man,
You could do Midnight Train to Georgia.
that's her.
Mm.
Did
Yeah,
not know
see
it was
what I'm
her.
saying?
mm,
See what I'm saying?
Did not
Man,
know it was her.
yeah,
yeah,
man.
it's a lot of joints that you're gonna be like, oh, for real? Like, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
I'm telling you.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
People
So
that don't know
There's this one
better
Gladys
watch.
Knight song. It be hitting. I forgot the name of it though, but I got the beat in my head once
see,
I figure it out.
I would have to hear it and be like, "Oh shit, she wrote that. She sung
Yes,
that. I don't know what the fuck she sings."
that's what I'm saying. You get watch it, man. Just watch it. Make sure you tune in on Sunday. You gonna enjoy that
Yeah,
Mm.
yeah, you just tell me how it goes.
one.
Oh man, no, I'm definitely going to tune into that.
Y'all tell
Um,
me who the fuck won that. Shit.
um,
So,
another
so
big
who you picking?
she picked Patty.
Huh? I
Oh,
forgot
Both
so
of them,
it.
that.
they pick Patty. I'm the
Oh,
only
okay.
one to pick Gladys, and you just said
So we
fuck
just gonna throw you on Gladys' side just to even it out, and then we'll see how it goes. See which side wins. We're gonna do that.
Gladys ain't make no pies.
Hey.
Joking.
um, another big spotlight slash shout out slash condolences slash a lot of other things. Today's date is September 11th, man, 9/11. A lot of people have been showing a lot of love and remembrance for the towers falling so many years ago. What was that? 19 years ago, I believe. Um, where do y'all remember where y'all was when this happened? When the towers fell? Do y'all remember the exact moment that y'all heard about this shit happening? Because I remember mine.
Yeah,
I
I
remember.
told
I
you.
was in
We
seventh
talked about
grade.
it before in here.
Mm,
Yeah, we talked about this already before.
yeah, yeah,
What
yeah.
you
I mean,
what you
yeah, I'm just
say?
saying, like, our show date landed on 9/11, so it's only right that we, talk about it.
What
But
did you where were you at, ma'am?
I was at school. I was in the seventh grade in my math class
mm,
when I heard the news. And my stepfather came. Everybody's parents was coming to come pick them up, and we were all like, "What's going on?" And my stepfather had came to pick me up and explained to me, what happened. And we turned on the news and, was watching it and everything like that. So that's where I was, Kettering Elementary School.
Kettering, okay,
And I'm the
I mean,
youngest out of
Ministry,
all of
Ministry.
us. And I was in the
yeah,
Yeah,
12th
I'm
grade.
31.
yep. And I think you're a grade under me because I had just graduated that year. I was at home in my goddamn bed, and it was crazy
Oh,
because I was watching something on TV, and it was like some type of movie or something like that. And when I was scrolling through the channels, that shit looked like another movie. I was like, "Oh shit, what is this? This look wild." I'm tuning it
Mm.
like it's a real movie, and I'm looking at the news headlines at the bottom. I'm waiting for the movie part to kick in. I'm like, "Wait, what channel is this?" I looked. I'm like, "Wait, this happening right now?" Like I was so lost. But when I saw that this was real, blew my fucking mind, man. Blew my goddamn mind. That shit was crazy.
And I was actually in school as well, 12th grade year, and all we heard was the principal yell over the intercom like, all the teachers, please turn on your televisions, and all of the students, if you have family members that you can get in contact with, please try. And they mentioned that we were under attack. You know
Mm.
what I'm saying? So it was just like, what the fuck? And they cut the
Saying it
TVs
that way
on.
is crazy.
They cut the
hmm
TVs on, and every channel they turned into, that was on. I don't give a
Hmm.
Yeah.
fuck. What was they cut Jerry Springer off, Murray off, all that shit was on. Everything was the building smoking. And when they told us that they hit the Pentagon, that's when I panicked. And I
Yeah.
told y'all, because my father worked at the Pentagon. And I
Mhm.
called him, I was trying to call him and couldn't get no signal. And my middle brother, he was in the military. They have a phone that can reach. I don't give a fuck what's going on.
Mhm.
So he was able to call and reach him, and pretty much my dad called out sick that day. So
Whew.
Look at
he
God.
ended
Blessing.
up, yeah, man. But shit, hours of trying to reach him and can't keep getting the busy signal, and that's some terrible shit. That was
Yeah,
terrifying.
I believe it, man. Can you remember where you at
Hell yeah. And it
when the
happened. My
time was
black
there?
ass was motherfucking walking to work, walking from
Mm.
Andrews Manor to fucking Forestville fucking mall to sell some goddamn toys.
This man used to walk everywhere. Did you
To
have the
sell
scooter?
toys.
Nah. This is when I was just walking, just straight walking, fucking
Mm.
walking from home to work and going walk back. Seeing two like a fucking the SUVs driving from because like you come to the base, so they'll come
Yeah.
down fucking Suitland Parkway. I seen the motherfuckers rushing. By the time I get to work, they talking about the shit. So I was like, "So can we go home?" Fuck no, clock
Mm-mm.
in. I'm like, the fuck.
Yeah. Unless you were like immediately affected, they wouldn't let nobody go nowhere. But I see Glenda say that she was in biology class in 11th grade at Coolidge High when she heard about it, and
Thanks for making me
same
old, real old, Glenda. I was out of
same
school
thing with
then.
her. She was like, definitely when they hit the Pentagon is when she panicked. So I think that's when everybody panicked because that's when I got scared too. Like even though I didn't, I don't think I knew anybody personally that worked there, but I knew a lot of people who had family that worked there, and I was just like, yo, like that's yeah, it's crazy. It was a crazy time, man.
Yeah, it was
Crazy,
already
crazy
nerve
time.
wracking that it hit New York, but then when that shit hit
Mhm.
that close to home, it didn't hit the
Whew.
Pentagon. That is our defense.
Mhm.
Like
Yeah.
it could have hit the White House before it hit the Pentagon. Like you ain't
Right.
supposed to hit that place. That is the place you ain't supposed to get nowhere close to. How the
Mhm.
fuck did they get there? That's man. If you can get there, bro, I was nervous than a motherfucker. That that is our shit there. They call
Yeah. Hell
shot.
yeah.
And if a motherfucker can hit it that easy, man, yeah.
Yeah. Nah, that's scary as hell, for sure.
Definitely well planned.
And the last, do I have any more of these? Sorry, I got links everywhere. Oh yeah, yo, remember? Remember that show that I brought up about Netflix, the show called Cuties that they were talking about putting out, and it's supposed to came out this month. It
Yeah,
was about the them sexualizing the
yeah,
little girls. Were they in like little dance,
yeah.
competitions and stuff like that. But it came out. And everybody is way more upset now than they was before. At first, it was about the promo, and he was like,
Now
"Yeah,
they
that
talking
promo
about
look a little
ban that shit,
crazy."
right?
Yeah, they say they want to cancel Netflix now, and I just feel like that's
What is
just
this
the
show about?
terminology. Um, it's a movie. Well, not movie. It's a series called Cuties, and it's about these little girls. I guess they do like dance competitions and stuff, but they're very young. They're probably all under the age of like 11. Um, and it's a French film, or French production that put it out, and Netflix bought it and put it on Netflix or whatever. It just came out, but they saying that it's crazy. They said it's like sexualizing little kids, and I guess the way some of the dances are, the way they dress, the way they act is just disgusting. It's like, nah, we not here for this. So yeah, so Netflix is catching all the backlash to that. So everybody is saying cancel Netflix or whatever. And I was talking to one of my Facebook peoples about it earlier, and was like, they're not going to be able to cancel Netflix for one series. But what I do feel that Netflix need to do is kind of just cut their losses with this one. I'm pretty sure they bought it from whatever the production company was to get it put out. But I don't care how much you bought it for. I don't care what it is. I just feel like in some cases you need to have more integrity and and be aware of the fact that this is very, very disturbing for a lot of people. But under the contract, whatever it is, whoever signed what, they may have had to put it out because that's what the contract is. I'm not even sure the lifeline of the show or how long it has to be on Netflix, but at some point you gotta rip that shit up and count your losses, even if you paid for the series. Because if it's this disturbing, I haven't seen it personally, but if it's this disturbing for people, you don't want this smoke. So I think they should just
When
let
did
this
they bring
shit
that to
go.
Netflix?
Say it again.
When did they bring that to Netflix?
It just came out September the 9th. Actually, 2 days ago it just came out.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so and they've been promoting it for like a month now, and it was like, yo, the promo looked crazy, so everybody was like, yo, what y'all doing with this? But yeah, it's a mess. But it's out now. I haven't seen it. People don't like it. They said it's disturbing. They want to cancel Netflix for it. But we'll
Nah,
see how that
just
goes.
don't, man. Like my man Frank said, ain't nobody motherfucking canceling Netflix at all.
No, they're not doing that. No, no,
That's
no,
all.
no,
Not doing it. Only thing, just don't watch the show. I mean, if you don't want to see it, just don't watch it. Don't give it no
no. Yeah.
ratings. They'll take that shit off.
Yeah, but that's the thing, man. Even if you take that approach, which I feel like people should do because you do have a choice not to watch it, I feel like they feel like, look, if you're going to support this, then this is what you're representing. If you're going to represent this, we don't want to represent you. So fuck Netflix, and that's how they're going to look at it. So they got to consider it.
But then, what? I all right, I'm against it. But then
Hmm.
again, just think about all the people who probably are actually for it. Like you got to sign like releases to say let have your child be filmed and all this other stuff. A lot of people are actually for it, and they're probably
Hmm.
not viewing it as sexualizing kids. They probably viewing it as the competition and all that other stuff that they do have. This is
Yeah, yeah,
happening.
yeah.
We're just filming it and showing you.
Yeah, but
But
I
like,
think
Some of
the
these people
pageants that
probably the
we're used
same
to
person.
seeing.
huh?
My fault. And I was saying the
No,
pageants
I'm
that we're used to seeing is like, of course, I feel a way about that too. They had the little girls, they dressed them up. And you can look at it as like dress up if you want. I still think it's too much. It's like makeup involved, it's hair extensions involved. They gotta, it's just let children be children, man. That's just how I feel about it. Let children be children. Stop trying to make our children grow up through pageants, through these dance competitions, because a lot of these things are the parents living vicariously through their children. Didn't get a chance to do it, so they want their kids to do it. They show their kids this. Don't you want to do that? Isn't that pretty? Don't you want to try for that? Like they force them into that. I don't see kids just wanting to do pageants. You know what I'm saying? Unless they're introduced to pageants and and things like that. Kids just want to be kids, man. So I don't know. It's a very touchy thing for people. They should
that's
stop. Yeah, they should stop doing that.
some of these parents, some of the people that got a problem with it probably be the same ones at the cookout sitting there saying, "Go ahead, girl." The little babies over there twerking and shit, and their
Twerking and
legs
shit.
up and all that. Yeah, that's the
Hell
same.
yeah.
Be the same shit. So I
Yeah.
mean, if you can't, if you gonna cancel Netflix, cancel your cousin. That's encouraging that little girl at the cookout to twerk or to show
Yeah.
show y'all what the dance her daughter just learned by watching P Valley sitting next to you. Like, come on, y'all gotta get
Mm.
y'all
Mm.
shit together.
Yeah. It's definitely stuff like this happens in a lot of ways, and it's definitely one of them. Because I've never been a fan of that. Like your child should not be twerking at all, at all. I can't even give you an age to where it's acceptable because it's not.
I know how to twerk a belt on that ass.
No,
Okay.
no bullshit. Fuck that, man. Fuck that. Um, but that's all of the world culture vibes that I got. We're gonna spin it off to the ending question. King, can you pull that up and introduce it for us so we can give some answers? Because this is gonna be good.
What is the worst thing to find out about your partner right after you get married?
Mm. Mm, 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 mm.
My answer was, well, I actually kind of had like two answers. It was like to find out that she was originally a little boy,
Okay.
or to find out like that she has messed around with a family member.
Mm. So what if it's one of your friends? Did that count? You cool with the
A
friend
close,
thing, which is a family
a
member?
close friend. No, I
Okay.
mean, my close friends I consider like
To the
family.
family. I got
But
you. I got you. I got
you know, if it's an associate, then I mean, 9 times out of 10, I probably already know about that.
you. Yeah. Hmm. Um. My answer is finding out that the person that you married has a child that you don't know about. Regardless of what the situation is, man or female, me being a man, I'll use a woman perspective. Say she did have a child that she got rid of, or she gave up for adoption, or she know where it is, but she don't really have a, you know what I'm saying, just something of the sort.
She know where
Where,
it is.
hey, because it happens, man. I would hate to get into a situation to where
Should I just? You
I'm
can't go
planning.
to Ohio. Mm-mm.
Right.
Ohio for me. Mm-mm.
Yeah, nah, man. Finding out that your partner has a child that you know nothing about after you guys got married is nuts. I can't even imagine what that conversation is gonna be like. But that'd be nasty. Mm-mm-mm.
King?
Oh, I was gonna let the young lady go first.
Oh, here we go.
Ladies
I
She
don't,
first,
I
just
don't
gave
think
you
you
the
nigga.
question.
understand.
You
Switch
had
it
the
up.
question
Come
all week.
on. No
You had the
bullshit.
question all week to think about. She just got here.
I totally
Work
ain't think about that shit until tonight. But I could give you a whole rack of answers like me, like, all right, let's go into that think tank. Some shit that like this motherfucker a psycho serial killer. Like I would like I mean I'm still hooked on the show Hannibal. So if
Mm.
this motherfucker was like a manipulative secret serial motherfucking killer, like straight psychotic with it would be a blow. It's like hey babe, don't kill me. We in this. Like, you want me to carry the body? I'm looking at some of the answers. See, rapists wouldn't be mad for me.
I
Like
see pedophile. Oh
rapists did
my
come up.
gosh.
A pedophile. Ooh,
Ooh.
pedophile. See, I'm
Yeah.
a guy, so if
Ooh.
it's a pedophile. I mean, for a female, for y'all's with
A
guys,
rapist?
it's
Yeah. Like you're like you. Oh man, like you
see
registered somewhere.
from a guy point of view, it's like you gonna rape me? Go ahead,
Nah,
nigga. Like,
I
what?
mean, but that's the see, that's the issue we have in society right now because we don't take women raping men seriously at all. We don't.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
And yeah, so no, still, if I found out that my fucking wife is a rapist, yes, motherfucker, what is your issue? I'm not fucking no.
Like, wait,
And
what?
you know
Why,
what? You know
why
what?
are you raping niggas? Like,
Yo,
have you raped me and I don't know?
and it's
She
a
killed
part of
her.
your background. Like, nah, no. See, and my thing is that
Hey,
I'm not for getting married multiple times. I want it to be it. You know what I'm saying? So it's some shit that I know for a fact. If I found out after the fact, nigga, I might be gone. That for better for worse and all that shit. I understand it's your vows. You got to stick to it. I would try my best. I would try my best. But like I said, you find out that your, you know what I'm saying, your significant other's a fucking pedophile or rapist or some wild shit. I don't know, man. Cause like that ain't
that's
what I signed
hard
up
for
for.
females on that end. Like, for they find that out, it's kind of like,
Yeah,
oh
that nah,
shit.
that's
But for
crazy
me,
to me.
it's like, yeah, if you find out like she a serial killer, or like find out she, just think about this. Find out like her whole identity, everything you know about it, ain't even her. Like
Mm,
I was
her
thinking
whole
that.
name ain't none of that. She's somebody
mm.
else. And like all her ex, she been married before, and she done murked off all them motherfuckers. Like we find out some crazy shit like that. Like, oh shit, nigga,
Mm-mm.
your name ain't
My
Tiffany. Your name is Samantha, the axe
see,
murderer.
that's an issue because now that's going to be your energy for the rest of this marriage.
That is the
Man,
rest of my marriage, nigga. It's
I'm,
over.
yeah, I'm bringing that shit up all the time. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's no way you could just let that go. A whole different identity is ain't no fuck. I'm out of here, nigga. I'm gone. I don't care what the process is or how long it takes, nigga. I'm gone. You married somebody and this ain't even who you married?
That's what my answer was gonna be. You find out that you married and they're not the person that you thought they were.
Sorry.
Okay.
I could have kept
But I
going.
mean,
My
that person
imagination's
officially
wild.
died. So I mean, my divorce is already over because the person that you really are is not who I married. I married
your
the other person.
imagination. That don't even count.
Yeah.
So now we are divorced because my wife
Nah.
died.
Hey, what if this motherfucker look? What if y'all hold hands and shit, right? And then y'all, you know how like they have it to where you jump over the broom at the marriage and shit. Then this motherfucker just be like,
Oh, stop it.
hey, yo. That's nuts, yo.
Glenda says, for better or worse, it's cool, but not worse.
No bullshit. I'm telling you, there's some shit I don't feel like anybody would put up with, man. Fuck that. I'm not rolling with that. I'm looking, finding out they fucked your parent before? Oh, nah. No. We're not doing
How
that.
old are you going? Did they be old enough
We
to
not.
fuck your parent?
Nah, but that's the
Some
thing.
people do it.
Especially women. Like, a lot of women love older men. That shit is motherfucking possible. Ain't no fucking way. See, you
I
know what's so
can't do
fucked
more
up?
than 10 years. Like, that's nasty.
Yeah,
Like,
man.
wait.
You've been dealing with her for 2 years, and
Your
then
mama
y'all really
Glenda?
tied a knot. You tied a knot, and then she tell you after the wedding, like, what the fuck is Mr. Junior doing here? Mr. Junior, that's my father.
Fam. The reason why that's nuts is because I don't have a close relationship with my father, right? So, like, you never fucking know. You know what I'm saying? You motherfucker, you say, yeah, this is my dad. And y'all, man, listen. See, it's one thing
Y'all
if you
remember that
didn't
movie,
know.
The Brothers, though? Y'all saw that movie?
The
The
brothers?
Brothers?
Yeah.
Okay, so you know, if you was in the situation of Morris Chestnut, you know how Gabrielle Union, that was his girl in the movie, and she had a little thing with his father. How would y'all go about with that situation?
See, again, it's a difference if this happens before me and they don't know that I exist. It's a difference when you know my father and you purposely go fuck my father. That's a problem. But if this is something that's in the past that happened and it just
That
pops
women
up
feel
and
like
it's
some
like
type of way, though? Like, you know, she just
If I
randomly comes
married
out
her,
of nowhere.
if I married her, yeah, I
no.
would feel some type of way.
Yeah, I mean, like, say it pops up like he's at my wedding. Or I wouldn't say that because that's messy as fuck. Say she meets him after we get married. I'm like, yeah, I want you to meet my dad. You never met my dad before, blah, blah, blah. And she meets him. And then she's like, yo, I know this may be a crazy time, but a long time ago before me and you even met, I had sex with your father. That I can't be upset about. I may not like the news, but it happened before me. They didn't even know that, I wasn't a factor in that at all. That's much different than you meeting my father, knowing my father, and fucking my father, and I'm just finding out late. No, that ain't flying. I'm gonna feel away either way, but still.
My father bad that ever crack his mouth to say nothing. Like, man, I know that shit good or something. Don't. Nigga, we gonna have an issue.
Listen. Oh nah, you gotta see me, pops. You gotta see me outside right now, my nigga. Like, ain't no fucking way.
But we
Dog, because that's how people are. Like, women are messy, but niggas ain't shit. So I can see this happening in both scenarios.
Yeah.
I'm telling you. Because if a nigga feel like he got to one up you on some shit, and then your father, like, he your father, so he gonna feel like, I'm saying, he got the upper hand and shit. He come out with some slick shit like that. Yeah, that shit good as it used to be, but no, nigga, what? Like, nah.
Did she lift it up and lick you under your balls?
Oh, geez. I'm like, this is uncomfortable.
I mean, we not having sex no more. That's just what I missed about fucking her. Nah, yo, like, nah.
Yeah, I'm pulling a
See
white
me,
man
yo.
can't jump. I'm pulling a white man can't jump. You know my whole saying? Fuck all
Nah,
this. I'm gonna go to
Pop's
my
running that
car,
fade.
go get my other gun. If y'all still here, I'm shooting everybody.
Dog, Pop's gotta run that fade, my nigga. Ain't no way. There's no way. Um, so, so you married? Hold up, I'm looking at the comments. So you married the woman that could have potentially been your stepmother. See what I'm saying? This is nuts. Now we got the titles running around. This is bad. This is bad.
She already probably got my DNA in her.
Jesus.
It's already there. It's already there. It was like a different mixture of it. Oh, nasty.
Yeah, no, that's nuts,
I just
man.
think if she did more freaky shit with your
Literally,
mom than
that's
she did with
nuts.
you.
Literally.
Yeah.
Oh man. Let's see. Let's just move on to the next one, man. I'm not messing with these comments. Y'all
That's
crazy as hell.
fucking disgusting. All right. Now the next one: are arguments normal in a relationship or a sign of dysfunction?
Mm.
I feel like they are. It just depends on the level of how often you argue with your significant other.
Hmm.
I feel they are signs of dysfunction.
Why?
Well, I'm gonna explain why after. It's just
Mm.
like
She sound like she like to
you sit
argue.
there,
She sound like she like
you
to
sit there
argue.
sound
Why?
of a normal
I'm
relationship.
just trying to see
Um.
I,
his point. I'm just trying to see his
I feel
point
like
because I feel like
I
it
I
should be a
say
part of the relationship.
I will have to agree with Flatliner here. I do look at it as a sign of dysfunction.
okay.
King, short answer.
Y'all should already know my answer to this shit.
No, we
So
don't.
See the way the looks like. Nah, let me. What's your answer? What's your answer? What's your answer?
sign of
I'm
I
just saying.
dysfunction.
I
Sign
know.
of motherfucking dysfunction.
All right,
yeah.
got you.
It's
I
funny
Now
that
also
the
see.
woman
now
is
see,
the only one who thinks
yeah, I was
I'm
about
it's
to
not
cool.
sure.
say
Okay, but I'm just
Yo,
saying it's
wait.
levels to it. Like you're gonna argue, you're gonna have disagreements, but it's just about how
there you
often
go.
or what is
You
going on with these arguments.
I'm
you
looking at these
trust
comments. I'm seeing normal. I'm seeing more normals.
and those
I
are
see
women.
abnormal. I see signs of dysfunction. What are we arguing about? Is it actually addressing the issue? Like, yeah. So,
There's levels to it.
I'm
yeah.
gonna tell
All right.
you.
Levels
So
to arguing?
let's
I'm
break down our.
No, it's not
You
levels to
y'all need
arguing. So let's nip that in the bud. It's not levels to arguing. I'm just saying like you're gonna have disagreements within your relationship. Like not every relationship is just gonna be peaches and cream.
there's a
Hmm.
difference between being in an argument and having a disagreement.
Mm.
Well,
Signs
there
of
you go. Let's just say a
all
disagreement.
yeah, now, yeah. If it is said a disagreement, if you and your couple are always disagreeing, is that sign of a normal? That's signs of a normal
That's
relationship. But this says if arguing, you are constantly are arguments normal in a relationship or a sign of dysfunction? If you
Mm.
cannot get through a disagreement to either agree or agree to
or to
disagree,
disagree. Then I
and
agree.
you
I agree.
and you're always arguing, you have to always argue, that is a sign of dysfunction. You should be able to sit down and talk sometime.
Hmm.
Just because we don't agree doesn't mean it always has to be an argument. But when it's always an argument, those are signs of dysfunction. And that's just my definition.
Nah, that's real shit because an argument is basically the same thing. It's just with an angrier tone because
Yes,
you argue.
you're
Like I
yelling,
said, you can.
Be
Yeah,
arguments
able
are
to have a
you're
disagreement
elevating.
and talk like civil adults.
yeah. We can
That's what
disagree all day
that's
long.
called
We can agree to
debating,
disagree all
y'all.
day long. And I love a debate. I'm a big debater. It's one of the reasons why I sit on this podcast all the time. I love debating. But
Mhm.
arguing is different. Arguing to me is definitely a sign of dysfunction. For sure.
King.
I want to say King what you
Anyone
got, but I
left
don't
me?
want you to think I'm.
Y'all already know my answer. I
Uh,
This
agree with
my
both of
answer,
y'all.
motherfucker. This my fucking answer. Like, no, what we got, man?
no. I totally agree because man, like there's to me there's different like a lot of people trying to figure out what's the definition of arguing and different disagreements and debating. Like really, to me, like an argument is just to when you argue with somebody. Just to me, I don't know what everybody else thinks arguments is. Uh, but to me, arguments is too much energy of negativity. Like if you argue with somebody, basically it's almost to me like you're just trying to get your point across, and you just want to be heard, and you just want them to feel what you're feeling and be correct. Like I would take a disagreement any day. Like all right, and it's okay. I don't think people understand it's okay to have disagreement. You're not going to see eye to eye on everything, but at least respect that other person's opinion on it and respect that they might see things differently. They don't have to see everything the same. Or in a debate is something good. Like you debate back and forth, you understand where they're coming from, they understand where you're coming from. Y'all talking about it, have a good conversation about it. But arguing with that, a lot of people when arguing, yell, rah, that shit. For me, shit don't fly. If you make me not like you, I'm going to continue probably to not like you. I don't do arguments. No,
Mm.
it's retarded because where does it get? Like we just fucking yelling and going back and forth with each other and it's making me really not like your ass. You know how like people like uh don't get go to sleep mad at each other or don't at the argument. I don't want to be around you at the argument. I'm like fucking pissed. And I don't want to feel that way about somebody I'm with. That's just there's no. We can have a
That's
debate.
it.
At the point about it, if we have an agreement, we should have a debate about it. We should talk like adults to try to fix the problem. I never really seen people say, yeah, after we have an argument, the problem was fixed. Y'all, two motherfuckers is always mad and still they feelings about the goddamn argument, or somebody bow
Mhm.
down or give up, or somebody submits to the other. That's about it.
Hmm.
So
Yeah, they get the fucking, and then they made the makeup sex and forget what they was arguing about.
but and we know people in those type of relationships that there's still everything about that shit is dysfunctional as fuck. I ain't that type of
Mhm.
person.
Yeah. Um, I'm looking at these chats everywhere. I see one going that says
Oh
it's
wait,
healthy to disagree or and argue, but not argue all the time. What
hold
you see?
on, blossom ass. Oh yeah, at the argument, pretty much plotting to plotting to murder at that point. I'm on that point. Like at the argument,
But
Yeah.
see, and
Ignore.
King King
Oh,
he a robot right now. But
I
I
just
agree with
ignore.
that. I've seen a lot of different ones where people feel like, you know what, when you raise your voice and change your tone, that becomes the argument and that becomes the dysfunction. Um but I feel like by definition arguing is definitely a conversation which can lead to a debate of who's right, who's wrong, or who believes in what, but it's with anger. Um it's with, you know, just this, like King said, negative energy is leading the way of you guys' conversation or point making or whatever it is. Um, but normal, I don't think arguing should be normal. I feel like debate should be normal. I feel like disagreements should be normal. Conversations and communications should all that should be normal. If it turns into an argument now and again, then that's fine. But arguing is like this is just normal for us. That's not healthy. That's
that's
dysfunction.
toxic.
Yeah, that's definitely toxic as a motherfucker. But
So
I
did
don't
these
like to be mad or
persuade you
upset,
to
especially
change
when I'm
your
with somebody.
answer? Brown
Let's
skin
kiss
D.
and make up.
I said I agree with y'all. I said
Oh,
Mm.
okay,
okay.
okay,
I
okay.
think I did say. If correct me if I'm wrong. I think I did say I feel like it is healthy to have disagreements. Did I not? I'm not trying to be
Yeah,
funny.
for
I'm
sure.
asking.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
so
for
yeah,
sure.
so I use the word disagreements because every relationship is not always going to be peaches and cream, but I agree with everything that everybody said.
Mm.
All right.
I'm rolling. I'm rolling. I see. What if you're talking and the person feels like you are arguing? Um, that can be determined by my
It depends
energy,
on their tone.
my
And
actions. Yeah. Did I get out of my chair? Did I
My
raise my
language,
voice? Am
body
I
language,
talking with my hands? There's different signs that you can figure this
or my
out. You know what I'm
neck.
saying? On my neck. Am I doing this shit? Am I doing this shit? Am I doing this shit? You know what I'm saying? Like
Jacqueline,
then you. Oh my goodness
I
gracious!
need
Yes,
you to
all that.
listen to me right now.
Yeah,
All of that shit.
that can turn into argument for sure. All these different signs, man. They definitely show up every now and again in some debates. But yeah, that was a good one. King, could you bring up? No, wait. Did I address his side? Or am I leaving King out? Did he already give an answer? He disappeared and came
Yeah,
back.
Yeah,
I don't want to.
yeah,
he
you
already
All
did.
right.
did. I ain't
I'm just making sure. I don't want to wake up to a horse head in my mailbox or something crazy like that.
gonna-
But bring up the next topic, please, my guy. If you on a robot, he's frozen again, I think.
No,
But
he
no, his
not.
eyes is moving. I see him. I see him.
He looked like a motherfucking cuckoo clock or that clock with the cat, Felix the cat joint.
Yeah.
You're dating someone and they leave you at their place. Are you snooping around? No.
Fuck no.
No, not unless I have a reason to.
Mm, not unless. So that means you
I mean,
will.
yeah, like no, I will not. Not unless I
Okay.
like if I was in a relationship and I had that feeling like you're cheating or something, then yes, I'm gonna be Inspector Gadget. But other than that, no, I'm not.
It
Mm.
just gotta be to that. It just gotta be to that extreme. It can't just be, you know what? Let me check and see if this motherfucker got some shit around here.
Or even if you like, I'm
No.
in a relationship and I'm at home and I should be able to do this because we're together. I'm gonna just look around just as I can, type of thing. You know what I'm
For
saying?
what? I mean, I feel like sometimes when you looking for something that you don't want to find, and then it's
Hold
like you find it, you get upset, and then it's just it could go a whole bunch of different ways. It's just like
Mm.
I'd rather not like snoop.
I
I should
tell
be
a
able to
motherfucker,
trust your ass.
if you ever, if you ever, if you ever go through my shit and find something secretly, argue with yourself secretly, cry secretly, have this
Thank
debate
you.
secretly. You went through my shit secretly. Have all this shit by yourself because you
Mm.
did not get my consent. Now you can play this like I've done it before. I've done it when I was went to go see a friend of mine, and it was a woman, and she was acting kind of weird to me. And then she's like, "Oh, I'm gonna go get in the shower." I'm like, "All right." And so I'm just sitting there and I just get to moving shit around. And then you see that little mirror down there with the little dust on it. And I'm like, wait a
Mm.
second. She
Mm.
going, she got some of that booger sugar in there. I was trying to be like,
Mm.
yo, I gotta get the fuck because I don't
Mm.
even do these guys.
Yeah, I don't rock like that.
You see
Yeah.
shit like
Mhm.
that. Now, I didn't bring it to her attention, but it was just like, that's something that you got to keep on your, in the back of my head, motherfucker. I'm on my P's and Q's. You might be off the rockers a little bit. So, I mean, it happens, but we wasn't in no relationship or nothing either. I was just doing me because
Yeah,
I was out there making
I
sure I
feel
ain't
you.
had no R. Kelly cameras and shit on. I feel like a motherfucker setting me up. So that's why I know I ain't gonna go. I'm not gonna go snoop. They probably got
Yeah,
cameras sitting up in the top right corner, and then
13
leave to
cameras
see
out
what they
here.
doing. To see what you gonna do. Set you
yeah.
up like
Yeah, I'm not
how
gonna
Dirty,
lie. I be thinking that too.
like
But that's
Dirty
not with
Springer.
yeah, that's not just with the opposite sex. I think that in general. Like I could be in a public bathroom or something, or staying at a hotel, and I just think cameras are looking at me. I'm just scarred
Yeah,
by certain
yeah, Jerry Springer. I'm on here for cheating, and all of a sudden a sexy decoy is in the room with me.
things.
Leave me alone. Yeah, you
That should
have
be so fake. Like,
well, you
dog, you're
said
in a room by
it.
yourself, and this random girl just shows the fuck up. You know what I'm saying?
Bad chick too. Big titties, nice little ass, showing all this shit, and then she come in there and sit next. Oh, hey, how you doing? I'm all right. Leave me alone. Yeah.
And then the nigga always take the bait. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then it's just like, oh, now the whole audience hates your guts before you come out there. Like it's just it's that's
Yeah.
nuts, man.
I ain't snooping for shit. Leave me alone. I know you recording. If anything, I might lift up and fart on your covers or something. Just give you something to look at, motherfucker. Yeah.
Oh shit.
Hit him with one of these. Hit him with one of these. Ain't don't even get nothing. Just get like this. Get the plucking and see. They gonna be like, oh, this nasty motherfucker. Yeah, that was me.
Nah, I'm definitely not snooping, man. I'm pulling out my phone and minding my business, man. Until your ass get back. I'm not moving from that goddamn seat. Wherever I'm at, when your ass leave, I'll be right there when your ass get back. Like,
First
fuck
of
that.
all, why am I not going with you?
We don't know the scenario. But she leave you out, she leave the house and leave you in there. I'm telling you, my nigga, I'm not moving. Unless I gotta go piss and come right back to the same spot I was sitting at, I'm not moving. I'm not doing shit. I don't want to know shit in here. It ain't my shit. It's your shit. I'm not touching nothing because I want that same respect. I don't want you snooping around my shit. If something happens to where I gotta leave, you know what I'm saying? No, I try to my best to treat people how I would want to be treated. So fuck no, I'm not doing shit.
Dang. What you doing? You snooping or you chilling?
Me. Now let me ask you a quick question.
You
Now,
snooping.
is cleaning the same thing as snooping?
Is what?
That's
Yes, motherfucker,
women's
hell yeah.
excuse. That's a
What is
No,
woman's
that?
well, no.
excuse
I'm
to
not
snoop.
purposely
Oh,
looking
I'm
for
just
something.
gonna
I'm
clean up.
helping clean.
No.
No. Seriously, I've been in this situation. Like, one, I'm gonna say 9 times out of 10, if you, to me, I believe us as men, if you just pay attention, you'll just, if something is really going on, something's gonna be around, just laying around that just stands the fuck out. And I think, like, when it comes to men versus females, when it comes to if one is getting cheated on or somebody's having some other stuff happening, men don't pay attention to the obvious signs. Look, just pay attention to the stuff around. That it's going to be out for you to see. It's just that most dudes just don't pay attention to it. Females pay attention
Like
all the
what?
motherfucking time. Hmm?
What's gonna be out? What's gonna be around that y'all don't see?
This is personal experience. Like, I've seen, a girl I was dating, went over her house, chill, uh I seen it, just a watch just sitting on her counter. Wait, okay. Are
It
you
was
still there?
a guy's watch or
That was
female
a
watch.
whole nigga watch.
Okay.
A whole nigga watch. I was like, I just looked at it as like, okay, that's cool. And you just pay attention to wordings, things that being said. Like, if they're having a conversation with their friends, just pay attention to shit. Um, just pay attention to little shit that's around, like just laying around. Like a pair of motherfucking what's the shit? Basketball shorts or something. You will see little certain shit. You like, nigga, I've been dating you for a while. Where the fuck them new ass basketballs? They ain't mine. I
Nah.
seen
I
most
don't
of
know
the
about the
shit you had.
basketball shorts, but if I see a nigga watch on, oh baby, thank you for buying me this new watch.
Now that joint was kind of the joint was kind of scratched up. Like, the nigga like wear it
You
all the
know,
time, and
it,
he didn't really mean to leave it.
it don't
Mm.
matter. It's mine now. Even though
Mm.
in my mind, oh, trust me, it is already calculated. She cheating. The nigga left his watch. But trust and believe, oh, this is mine. And I'm gonna post it all on social media.
James
And I'm gonna
Messy is a
tag her.
motherfucker. What is wrong with you?
I'm a tag her in it because then the nigga that know he left it, 9 times out of 10, he probably follow her on social media or something. And he gonna be like, oh man, this shit ain't like, look what my baby bought me. Got that watch on. Yeah, thank you, baby, for buying me this. You know you gonna get it. He gonna be in there, he gonna hit her inbox, so he might get on the comment if he messy. Man, take my watch off.
Ain't no fucking way. You can have that motherfucker. You would never in your life catch me in the comments saying take my man. Fuck no. Nah.
Yeah.
Nope. I'm just out of a watch, nigga. Fuck that. I'm sorry.
I
I
take
ain't
it off.
commenting
I
on
ain't want
shit.
it anyway.
Nah, fuck that. That's
Yeah,
messy as
and
a motherfucker. I'm
back
not
to
touching nothing unless you cleaning some dishes, King. I wouldn't be touching shit in this house. Like
no,
washing
'cause
the
like
dish is
like
different than picking shit up and putting it somewhere.
like back to what I was saying, like when we are going to love language, that's like to me is the acts of service. Say like if they got multiple kids, like some, I mean, I've dealt with females where like they actually needed help around the house, so that was my acts of service to them to help them out. Like say like if I got out the bed, they left me in the joint, I would like they got multiple kids whatsoever, and I would help them keep clean up because shit, like what the fuck else? Like I see that you need help in this area, so I probably like make the bed, vacuum. I see you
But
got
she's
clean
there.
clothes. You did, huh? No, huh?
She's there though.
You said she's not there and I'm there,
Oh, so
right?
she
That's
left you as a babysitter.
I'm gonna say that say like if no one's there and I'm say I'm
Oh
still there and I
He
God.
see
just
shit
noticed
need to
that
be
she
done.
has kids. The kids may not be
Yeah,
there
I
either.
know
Oh.
Just
that.
yeah,
Know that.
yeah.
Some people with multiple kids like find some females, not all. I'm not saying all y'all, but some. Those types that find it hard to do shit. So I'm like, all right, let me help out here. Probably vacuum, do this, sweep, whatever. Just clean little shit. You might see something, man. I'm not trying to find shit, but it's just helping here and there, like folding up clothes, like just making sure shit is straight. You might run into something, but other than that, I'm not snooping on purpose to try to find some shit. Nah, fuck that shit.
I don't mind what you're saying, but I'm not doing that shit unless she's in that house. That's all I'm
Wait.
saying.
Hello.
The acts of service is fine. I'll clean up your whole motherfucking crib if you need help with the motherfucker. But guess what? You gonna be in there with me.
I
I'm
can't
not
hear
doing it.
nobody.
Hmm?
Oh shit! What she do?
You can't hit nobody.
That's
That's
on
your
you.
phone.
Hello. I can't hear
we
y'all.
can we can
We
hear
can hear
you.
you.
Okay, but I can't hear
We
y'all.
That's on
You
you, my nigga. Like you got a
I'm
problem.
gonna come
look
out
on the
and I'm
side
gonna
and see
come
if
back
her.
in.
Ah, yeah, do that, do that, do
All
that,
right,
because
cause
we
I
can hear
can't
you.
hear
But
y'all.
nah, I'm sorry. Like I said, the acts of
yeah,
service shit is cool. I don't have no issues with that. But I'm like I said, I'm not doing that shit unless she in
yeah,
that
but
motherfucker.
like, how the fuck could you help somebody clean up if you don't even know where stuff go? That means you gotta be snooping.
But no, particularly like say like a regular spot, like you know how you have like a pantry where you put like towels and washcloths, like
Yeah,
like there's always like that little outside little spot for it. You be like, all right, fold up the towels and washcloths. You can try to put something right there. It might be a box right there with like some shit in it. You be like, oh wait, hold on. Can you hear us now?
Hello.
Can you hear us now? Can you
Okay, I
hear us
can hear
now?
y'all now. Okay.
All
All
right,
Yeah.
there we go.
I don't know. I need to move y'all back to y'all rightful places.
You can actually. That's so wild. She can fucking yeah.
I know,
right.
right?
Y'all just went mute. I was like,
Then
what
like
the
so naturally, like if I don't know where anything goes, like I'll probably just sit shit on the bed. But like when you dealing with somebody for a while, you kind of know like, all right, this go there. That I know where your towels and washcloths at, so I know where to put that shit at. And then I've have this happen. I'm putting this shit up, run into a box, see a fucking letter with a big ass heart on it. You didn't hide this shit. And I'm sitting like, all right, Joe, whatever. Shit
Mm.
wasn't there before. Like you put it in like some people put shit in weird places. Be like, all right, man, whatever. I ain't fucking tripping off this shit. I've been
That's
lying
why
away
I
with
said my
shit.
ass still. Nigga, I don't. I'm
Exactly.
sorry. If I find some shit in you there, then we can talk about it. But I'm not. Nah, fuck no. I'm not doing that shit. But that's just me. That's some
that's
wild
nasty.
shit though. To like run
What if
into
she
some
try to
shit. That
hide his drawers in the pantry and you find a lot of weird shit in the pantry, Joe? Like he's the
hey yo, you open up a drawer, find a nigga a whole sneaker game in that motherfucker. That's nasty. That's nasty. I ain't coming back. I ain't coming back in this motherfucker house.
What's the next
all
one?
right, Miss Bright.
Mercedes over here, yeah, she always with it. She said that she would definitely snoop around a little bit because she's honest. She said King Hip, I'm watching everything. I'm always reorganizing everything. Know your cards, don't show them. Man,
Yeah,
listen, y'all,
yeah.
wow, man.
You don't pull that motherfucking trunk till you need it.
Oh
Yeah,
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 I ain't gonna
definitely,
say
definitely.
shit though. I ain't
You
gonna
got a
say
back
shit
pocket
though.
up.
You just keep it hip. You just know how people moving. Fuck that shit.
Yeah, hell yeah. All
So
right, man. Pull up this next one, man.
wait,
Or unless you got
did
something.
Brown Skin Diva say something? Like, did you answer the question? I just
Yeah,
want to make sure. Can you
Yeah,
hear us? Can-
yeah, I
Okay,
can
you
hear you.
good. Oh, did you answer the question? I can't remember.
I did.
Oh, okay, just making sure. All right, so what is the next one, y'all?
Man, 13.
excuse me. You're feeling someone, but they're crushing on someone else. Would you want to see the picture of the crush? No.
You wouldn't?
Fuck no.
I
What the
would.
fuck
Who the
is
fuck is this
that?
bum ass nigga and what he got I ain't got? Fuck him. Pull that shit
Why?
up.
If I go ahead. I say
Nah, I'm
no.
gonna give my
You
answer.
say
Go ahead.
you
Yup.
say yeah. King, what you say?
Hell yeah, what this nigga?
If fuck, I want to see this motherfucker. No,
Okay, no. And brown skin diva.
Half of me is gonna be like, nah, I don't want to see her, but the other half of me is gonna be like, what she look like? Is she better than me? You know, what she got
What
that I
is
don't got?
better than?
Man,
the
listen.
y'all two got some fucking issues,
Nah,
yo.
it's not even about issues. It's not about issues at all, my man. What I'm saying is that you have
Go
to
ahead.
know who you playing against, regardless of the fact if you gonna stick around with this person or not. You gotta know the type of person you're dealing with. If you know that she's into a type that is 100% not you, you know you're wasting your time. Some people are persistent. Me personally, I'm not a persistent person. I'm not going to chase and keep trying with somebody to get them to like me. But for people who are persistent, that shit works. You can wear down somebody. Some people like women. Men don't chase no more. They like being chased. So if you know that she's into something,
You hear this, James?
you might
Yeah,
want
I'm
to check
listening.
that shit out.
Listen to this nigga right here. Is that
What
wrong?
this is? I'm speaking
This is
for a
his
group
love
of
language.
people. This
This
is
is
not no
love
love
language.
language. This is not no love language at all.
Shall I really start figuring out
This has
why is this nigga
everything to
related? Is he really
do
related to me? Yeah, he really related to me?
understanding the playing field and what's going on out there. You don't have to act on it. You don't have to continue to talk to Shorty, whatever. But you got to know what's going on in these streets, bro. I'm sorry. Me
Yeah,
personally, it ain't even for no.
you don't have to know.
The
I'm
question
sorry, man.
says, read the question again though, bro. It says you're
You,
feeling
you're
someone,
feeling. I'm feeling
but
somebody. They
but
are
they're
crushing on
I
somebody
crushing.
don't got
else.
no bitch right now.
Yeah, that means at this point I can exit stage left. That's
If
like
I ain't
I'm
talking
gonna
about you
Nigga,
exiting the situation, I'm
thank
talking about do
you.
you want to see the picture? That's the question.
The
no,
Not if you're
fuck?
gonna leave or if you're gonna stay. That's not the question.
uh-uh.
The question is, do
I
you
don't
want
want to
to
see
see
the
the
picture.
put?
I'm not even gonna be there to see the picture. You can have that nigga. I'm out of there. I don't want to see what I want to see him for, so I can try to be like him.
No, it
Because
ain't
That's
even about
true.
that.
That
It's
is
not
true,
about you
man.
trying to be like
that's
him.
what
That's
you're
not
gonna
what it is.
do. That's
No, it's
what you're gonna
not.
do.
So you,
When
If
okay,
this
so
when
you
nigga,
telling
when
me you
you
wouldn't be a little
when
bit
you
curious, just
realize
a little bit curious.
so
when
if the
you
nigga
realize
short with a if the nigga short with a bald head, you think I'm gonna try to look shorter and cut my dreads off? No, that's not what it's about.
Then why the
when
fuck
you
you want to see the
realize
picture then?
when you realize the nigga that's tall and light skinned just like you, but he has a haircut, and that's what she's crushing on. That you
It,
might have to think. You might
then
then you
you
might start second guessing yourself. Man, maybe these dreads ain't for me anyway.
It
I'm gonna
ain't got
cut
shit to
them.
do with me second guessing
That's
myself.
an
It's
insecurity.
understanding what the imbalance is between you crushing on her and her crushing on someone else. If she says,
Who
"Oh,
you
I love him. He got a fade. I love how his fade looks," then I say, "Oh, that's it. It's the fade. I got the dreads. Now I
That's
understand
not
why." Then
necessarily
I can
true.
exit left.
That's
You
not
see what I'm
Oh,
saying?
hold on,
necessarily
James.
true.
James,
I'm talking
James.
about for me.
He needs closure before he leaves.
You goddamn
He,
right. If I'm feeling you, I want to know
he
why.
needs
No, you got
closure.
me fucked up. Y'all niggas got me
Okay,
fucked up. You
I'm the
feeling
same way
somebody?
though too. I do need closure too.
If you're
man?
feeling somebody, that means that you
These
are
two need
emotionally invested in this person. This ain't
these
just
two
somebody
needs
you.
closure.
No, I'm
But
sorry, dog. I'm sorry.
you need
That's just
Closure.
closure
to
for a
me.
motherfucker that ain't even feeling you. I don't need
It's
what
it's
kind
a,
of closure you need.
it's not like closure. Like we need to close this chapter. It's more so just an understanding of what our situation is. It's like, oh, she's
So,
crushing somebody else. All right, I'm gone. Fuck it.
so
No, I
you
want to
just
know
want
what's
to
going
see.
on.
You just want to see the reason she don't want you.
If I could, then I would understand what happened to this situation. I would much rather be like, yeah, like we didn't work out because she was into these type of guys, and that's not me. I would much rather say
But
that
why does
versus
it
just me
have to
saying,
be? Excuse me, can I say something?
Go ahead, go
Go
ahead.
ahead. Go ahead.
But why does it have to be that she's feeling somebody else and it's just because of the physical appearance? Why can't it be because other factors?
It could be.
It
It could
could
be,
be. That's what
but it has to be. It has to be physical.
physical
If
because
you're
it's in
just
a
looking at
picture.
a picture,
Yeah.
it's just
So
a
the
Okay,
picture. Now,
so
if
we're
she
just
say here,
focusing on the
watch
physical
this
aspect.
video of this person, then okay, you can say okay, he's a comedian. He
Hold on,
likes
hold
to
on.
laugh.
Let me y'all hold on. And people, everybody in the comments, y'all say y'all tripping. Who y'all talking about? Who's tripping? Who's tripping on what? So y'all let me know. But go ahead, y'all
they
continue.
got to be talking about me because everybody else. I don't see people agreeing with what I'm saying. I mean, I didn't read the comments yet,
I mean,
but
one Glenda said it's just the crush. Like I'm feeling her, but she's just crushing on somebody else. She didn't say she's feeling that person. She just crushing on him. But that's another thing. I don't want to be
so
sitting here feeling somebody and
I'm gonna wait my
not
motherfucking turn. Y'all
now.
keep
If
going.
you crushing on me too, but you crushing on somebody else, that's fine to have numerous crushes. But
Nah,
don't
nigga,
have
they
me
ain't say
chasing
she was
you
crushing on
and
you.
you
She said
in
she
my way.
crushing on
I know.
somebody else.
I'm talking about. Responding to the viewer's answer when she's like, "It's just a crush." Like, no, it ain't just a crush, motherfucker. She ain't feeling me.
So what is the scenario? Is it just like a crush? We like somebody, or we actually like we feeling this person, we dating
You
them, and they
feeling this
dating somebody?
person, so pretty much you crushing on this person, but this person is crushing on somebody else. That's pretty much what this
well,
is.
So we
It
not
didn't
dating.
say you
We
like.
not
No,
dating.
it
It's
don't
just
say that. It just say you're feeling this person.
all
A
I
right.
crush
mean, it
So
ain't
could be
nothing but
different
you
ways,
feeling.
but okay.
yeah, let's break that down a little more so it could be properly answered. If you're feeling somebody, when I think of feeling somebody, the word feeling is involved, meaning you have feelings for this person. You may like certain things about them to where you feel something for them. Obviously, you want more than what you guys have. You're feeling them. You're on your way to that space with them. Crushing on somebody, you can crush on people you don't even know. If they say you want to see a picture of them, obviously it's probably from a physical appearance or something about them or what it is. I don't know if it could be a lifestyle. It could be a certain thing that they were crushing on. That's just that to me. That doesn't trump feelings. Your feelings weigh way more than this crush. That's why I don't mind seeing the picture to get a better understanding of what's going on because that don't necessarily mean that you have to exit stage left because they crushing on somebody. She could be crushing on somebody because of what they have or what they do, what they you know what I'm saying? Like it could be a lot of different things. So I would definitely want to see just to see what the fuck's going on, what the playing field is going to be. You know what I'm saying? So I don't see no wrong with that.
That's fine.
But if y'all have y'all issues on why y'all wouldn't want to see it and y'all just gonna leave and say fuck it, then that's fine too. But
But you
I
don't
don't
even
see it being that big of a
necessarily
deal.
have to leave either. It's just the fact that I don't need to see the shit. I don't need to see who you crushing on. The question is
Out of
just,
sight, out of
okay,
mind.
you feeling them and she crushing on somebody else. Do you want to see the picture? No. Fuck that shit. If if I feel like my feelings, which are heavier than this crush, if I'm invested in that and I can tell I can win her over because it's just a crush, I still don't need to see the picture for that. I don't need to see that nigga. Fuck that nigga. And these days, shit, it could be a woman she crushing over. I don't give a fuck. I still don't need to see it.
Yeah, you don't need to, but it's if you want to or not. You don't want to, so that's cool. King, can you break down why you wouldn't want to see
No,
the
no, no,
picture?
no. I'm gonna let Mr. Brown scan do because I want to hear both sides of this. I need to see picture shit.
You don't
So
need
go
to. It's
ahead.
a
She
want, not a
already
need.
answered, bro. She said she just wants the closure. She already answered.
Oh, that was your final answer, Miss Brownski Diva? You
Yes.
just want closure?
No, I was co-signing with him when he said that he likes
Okay.
closure. He wants closure. Like I said, I'm the same way. But I mean, I answered it. I said basically, like a part of me would be like, no, because I feel like as females, we're our worst critics. So we're always, if we see somebody and they look better to us, in our opinion, we're gonna be like, well, damn, like, you know, we thinking all these thoughts in our minds. So that's why I say a part of me would say no. I more than likely would say no, because I don't want to see if she looks better or not. It's, you know, it's all about me.
Can I ask you one thing though?
What's
When
up?
you say you see somebody that looks better, when you say that, are you saying that they maybe have something that you wanted and then you consider that looking better? Like,
No, I'm very secure with my body and how I look, but I'm just saying, like, I know I'm not Beyonce out here. I know there could be another female that might look better to a male in their eyes. So, I mean, that's my reason for saying no. I don't want to see what she would look like.
all right, King, Floyd, Floyd.
Now, see, we all have different definitions of you feeling somebody or crush. Now, if I have a crush on somebody, that is to me like, how can you have a crush on somebody and not have feelings involved with that? To me, just to me, not all y'all. Some people got different definitions of crush. Oh, I got a little crush on him. Like, if I got a crush on him, there's some feelings involved with this crush. Now, if I'm feeling you and you crushing on somebody else, that to me means that you ain't paying my black ass any motherfucking attention at all. If you not even crushing on me or feeling me. And then on top of that, like, and we are supposed to love oneself. I'm supposed to love everything about myself. Why the fuck? I don't want to know about this person. If you crushing on that person, you know what I'm going to do? Go after that person. Go after what you want, boo boo. Go what you want to get. Maybe you might get that motherfucker, Joe. Like he might be, if you crush him on that person, it's particularly something there that you might want, especially if an average Joe motherfucker. Go ahead and get him. But I'm not gonna waste my time while you crushing on that motherfucker trying to convince you to date me or talk to me. Nah, fuck that shit. I don't want to see that nigga, like, cause how we always say beauty in the mind is in the eye of the beholder. Like, you don't know what that person might like. So you looking at this person not knowing what the person you feeling is looking at in that person. So you trying to critique this person like, oh, what he got that I ain't got, but you don't have the mindset of the person that you're feeling, and you don't know why they're crushing on that said person. Don't you
I
fucking
think
set
that
yourself up. You're setting yourself up for failure. Because like that person might be looking at the
I feel
person.
like that's what I was trying to say. To my reason to why I wouldn't want to see it.
Yeah, that person may be looking at that person in a totally different way that you might look at them. You setting yourself up to for insecurities and more shit to down yourself. Fuck that shit. Let that person do them. You do you. Like you might not be meant for everybody. Just keep the fuck on moving. Like go do you got a crush on them. I'm gonna tell you like look, try your hand. Fuck that shit. Go. Look, you might get them, you might not. Fuck out of here. But I'm not going to want to look at the person's picture to fuck with my self esteem or anything of that. Nah, that because it ain't got shit to do with him. You the one think this motherfucker is that high to have her be a crush. Nah, not him. Like, I don't give a fuck what he doing. He be a bum ass nigga all day. Oh, I'm this and that. Why she choose him? Her personal fucking reasons ain't got shit to do with him. Ain't got shit to do with me. That motherfucker see something that she want over there. So she
I
can
mean, I
go
agree.
and make whatever good or bad decisions. You know what? Ain't got shit to do with me. Do you?
I I disagree still because I'm
Eat a
secure enough because
glizzy, nigga. Eat a glizzy.
I'm no, I am because I'm secure enough to where I can see this dude's picture and not get so insecure and now I want to be like him. No, that's not what I'm looking for. That's
But
that's
something in
far
you
from what
needs
this
to see
is.
this dude picture.
I
Like
didn't
something
say
in you wants
need.
this
I
picture.
did not say
I
need. The
want to
question
see his
says
picture.
want. I don't need to see this
You
nigga's
want to see
picture.
his
It's a
picture.
want.
You want to
Yeah,
see
I
his
want to see
picture.
the picture.
Why
Yes.
do we? What kind of question is this anyway? Because why would this be coming up if we feeling somebody.
Submit it, but that's the thing. But that's what it's just a question. Would you want to see it or not? I don't know. I think it's good because look, it created a great debate between all of us because we all have different emotions about it, regardless if two feel one way, two feel another way, or 3-1, whatever. At the end of the day, it's not about being insecure. It's not about trying to see what he has that I don't. It's more so, it could be anything. The girl could be like, yo, I think I'm questioning on this guy right here. To me, question is just like you have an interest somewhere within this person, and mind you, it's from a picture. So it's just what you see. It doesn't have to be emotions, and you're, like I said, we crush on celebrities and shit like that. We don't even know nothing about them. So it's not about emotions when it comes to crushing. She can have a crush on the fact that this nigga stay fly all the time. Like he stay with some dope shoes. And she don't know nothing about your shoe game. And you can fill that void. You won't even know. You don't know what it is that she may feel or see in this person. So that's why I say it's nothing wrong with
brown laws. Fuck that shit. Go crush on that nigga with his fucking Skechers.
I see now. You say Skechers. Now you hating. That's hate. You see now you hating. You should be able to, like I said, I can do that without feeling insecure or feeling like I have to be him. But no, I'm not insecure like that. I'm so secure that I can look at his pictures and get an understanding of who you are.
But then again, like, all right, if you looking at his pictures and say like if you got a shoe game just as better as him, then basically like you're putting yourself into competition. Like, well, shit, you're gonna want to try to look dope. You're gonna want to do this, and then you want to try to get her attention. This is almost form of chasing, which you so-called don't motherfucking do.
But that's my thing. It's not about me changing who I am based off of this picture. Like I say, it's just understanding who and what you're dealing with. That's really what it is. It ain't got shit about me trying to beat somebody. I never want to be another guy.
You low key trying to beat this dude and the one that like.
No, because guess what? If she like this dude because he has a beard, I'm not growing my beard thicker than this. So I'm not gonna try to I'm gonna grow my beard longer so she can like me more. Fuck no. That's not what it's about. But y'all wow, y'all wow this shit, man. I'm sorry. Not because you feel like him. So that's why I said y'all, because you feel like you don't want to see the picture either. So I'm talking to y'all too. But we all have our reasons. We are all going to agree to disagree here. Yeah. But I don't see nothing wrong with it. I'm secure enough to look. It's not an issue.
He got 2019 12s. I got 2020 12s. 2 colors. What? You just ain't seen me wear them yet, bitch. Like what? Let's go. Like I bet he like wear the fly shit around her next time. Like, yeah, what's up? Yeah.
Y'all wow. Y'all wow.
Yeah, I'm fly. Just I'm fly.
Nah, I don't got
those. These old things. Whatever.
Pull up this next topic, man, because y'all are crazy as hell.
Yeah, you go look at that picture and get mad.
I'm not get mad at all. I'm not gonna get mad. That's the thing.
Yeah. Okay.
Y'all motherfucking Pisces. Y'all be
no, because as me as a Pisces, hold on. Me as a Pisces, I'm not putting no energy into shit. If I don't care about it, it doesn't exist. Fuck that.
Nope, next topic. I'm not messing with y'all. Next fucking topic. I ain't messing with y'all. Next topic, yo.
Would you support marriage license expiring, giving couples the option to renew? Ooh, I'ma say yes.
Yes.
I also say yes.
Brown skin diva.
Oh, I'm undecided.
You're in the gray area. Okay.
Yeah.
So this is my answer. Just because I support it. No, I'm not even going there. Just because I support something doesn't mean that it will fit my lifestyle. If I get married, I'm not getting married to renew and do this and then see if it's going to work out and divorce. Like, that's not where my head is when it comes to being married. If I marry once, I want to marry once and that be it. I want that to be the end. I'm not thinking of divorce. It's, for better, for worse. You fuck up, nigga, I'll fuck up. We going to get it together. Counseling, whatever it is we got to do, we going to get through it. That's how my mindset is and what I want for my marriage. But I do understand how people get married for the wrong reasons. People change when they get married. People go through shit, abusive shit, financial shit, all types of different things when it comes to marriages, because marriages are very, very difficult to handle. So if the option is there, so say if you get married, you have to last at least 5 years, and then y'all have a renewal period. And y'all can choose to stay married or y'all can choose to divorce, and it'll be probably a quicker time frame. It ain't got to take a separation and a move out in a year and a court. It could be probably be a quicker term. That'll be dope. Or you can do a 10 year and see how 10 years do. Like, I think that would help a lot of people. It may not help me, but I feel like it will definitely help people see things through, because some people marry people for the wrong reasons. Some people say, hey, look, let's get married now, and if we make it to this 5 year mark for renewal, then let's say a prenup. The prenup is, you know, y'all can rearrange that or throw that out if you signed one or whatever, because people with money have to deal with that type of shit, who get married and they got a divorce in 2 months and then she want half his shit. So I feel like there's ways that this can work out for people. So I would definitely support it. Like I said, it may not be for me, but I definitely support it. If it was true, I'd sign that bill.
The viewer Mercedes says no. It gives options to not be held accountable.
Boom. That's why
I see where she's going with that, but I'm gonna bounce back to pretty much what Rated just said. You never know. You know, I don't want to be accountable for marrying someone and then you get married and then all of a sudden she's in debt. And now I wind up spending my whole marriage trying to get out of debt, because once you marry, they take my shit too.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I don't wanna be with someone like that. This kind of links up with the one of the other questions we had. What happens when you find out? What wouldn't you want to find out once you get married? Like, I wouldn't want to find out shit like this. Like, oh, this person has been in debt, and they've been in debt so much that as soon as they marry me, I'm fucked. It's just certain things that you don't, and I want to have that option. I don't want to sit here for the rest of my life struggling when I didn't come into this thing struggling. A marriage is supposed to be to help each other, uplift each other, make life better for each other. If we get married and realize, because some people's true colors show once they're married.
mm-hmm.
The things that you fell in love with, the things that you loved about this person, what made you get married to this person, all of a sudden change after you're married. Now you're telling me now I gotta sit here and be stuck because I married a representative and now I'm stuck for the rest of my life to a motherfucker that just ain't what I married. Like, I would want that option at that point. You know, would that be my goal? Would that make me not be held accountable? Hell no. Not being held accountable, I think, is for somebody that got married for the wrong intentions. I didn't get married for the wrong intentions. I got married to fall in love and do things with this woman, and then come to find out this woman ain't what I thought. And now I got you telling me I'm stuck for the rest of my life. Nah, give me that up. Give me 5 years. And if shit going, or if it's just a whole bunch of disagreements, not argument, shit, I mean, yeah, I can sign and say, yeah, shit, give us 10 more years or whatever. But give me that option. I like the fact that they will give you an option, because when you get into shit and shit ain't the same, man, I don't want to be stuck or spending the rest of my life trying to fix shit. We already have to fix our own issues because it's a relationship and we're gonna have those.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Brown Skin Diva, how you feel about the matter?
I mean, I agree with what both of y'all said. I can see both of y'all viewpoints on it, and I agree with both of them, because I just, like Flatliner said, I feel like, or like what both of y'all said, I feel like marriage is something that you have to take serious. And for me, like, if I was to get married, I don't want to, get married multiple times or whatever. I want to just let that be. Like, if I'm married, I'm married. So you're gonna go through. It is harder once you get married. You're gonna go through tougher times and test your, your love and your relationship. But I just feel like it just gives people more of a getaway to like just end the marriage. Like, oh, it's not going the way I want it to go, or like you say, you could come through financial situations or whatever the case may be, and it's just like an easy way out. So
Okay, King, what you got, man?
Everybody's making violent points, but let me think. I'm a little out of it now. With it expiring, it makes you kind of think. It kind of makes you want to work on it a little bit more, put a little bit more effort. Like a lot of people always saying, in the comments, "Don't get married." Blah blah blah. Like, yeah, how many times you heard somebody get married for the wrong reasons, or believe that they're doing it for the right reasons, but really don't even know the person they're marrying? It happens all the motherfucking time. People like think they know a person. Oh, we've been together 5, 6 years, and like I think Flatliner say, you really probably don't even know this person at all. Probably didn't have certain conversations. You don't understand what they perceive. Their expectations will be coming out of a marriage, or like the natural thing I hear from a lot of people: got married young, got older, somebody grew, somebody
Grow
didn't. They
apart.
stayed where they were. Yep, it grew apart, and this will be great for them. We still fuck with each other, but we grew apart. We don't want to renew this shit because we want to have our separate ways. It could work for so many different angles in it, and like I said, it would probably help more people who probably still really want to work on it. Like, do you say like if they still want to be together, I think I said on one episode before, still date each other, still get to know each other, still have fun with each other, still learn that person who they might be growing to be, so you won't even have these problems. Or you think like, all right, well, my marriage is licensed, the expiration date is coming up, let me see who this person is still is. Let me get to know them. Might give them maybe more of a incentive to see who that person is, and see if, especially see if they are on the still on the same level, even being with them. Especially like if you feeling somebody and you don't know if they feeling you, you trying to be like, hey boo, like you still love me. Love me, love you. Like, how you doing? Like, it could work. It's not a bad idea because I mean, mostly every license is or whatever you have expired. Like some people like feel like they're trapped when they get married. Some people say get a divorce, but yeah, it ain't that easy.
Yeah.
but that's what I don't agree with when it comes to marriage. I feel like a lot of people, when it gets hard, they just want to be like, fuck it. And I don't feel like that's what you should do
Yeah,
in
but some
marriage.
people's hard is hard. Like if this motherfucker get married and start using you and beating the shit out of you, you might want to
I
leave
mean,
that nigga.
that's totally different.
But I'm saying like every hard is a different for some different people. I get like this that a little hard, like, oh, you y'all could work that shit out, and some other hard's like, nigga, you better leave him before you die. Like what the fuck you mean? So you can't judge a person's hard.
Okay, well, I don't
Yeah.
mean somebody beating you or it's abusive, like really toxic type of thing, but you're gonna go through your trials and tribulations when it comes to it.
Mhm.
So I just feel like certain people or certain couples, like, don't really take it that serious. And when it gets to that point, they're just like, well, fuck it. Like, let's be separated or let's try to get a divorce or whatever the case may be.
I mean,
Oh
to loosen up to make that question a little better, I would hope that they meant that they both come to a conclusion on that though, like they both have to agree. I would think that
Yeah.
would set that question off, that we
yeah,
both
yeah,
have
yeah,
to agree,
yeah. They will
not
have.
just
They both have to agree. Yeah,
yeah,
that
not
would
Yeah.
make
just
sense.
one of us want to quit and the other one don't.
Because then
No.
after that, you
In
might got
order
to go
for
through
a
some
divorce to
counseling. You got to
happen,
go through a whole rack of shit. Then what's that? Be
yeah,
Some
separated
people
for a
don't want
good
to go through
year.
counseling. Like one person would want to be like, let's do counseling. I really want to try to make this work. And the other one to be like, I'm not with that.
I agree with all of that. I feel like we were just revisiting the fact of what the rules are to leaving the situation at the time.
Yes.
It's just like when you get to that 5 year, yeah, both people should have to agree that, you know what, we just want to go a different way.
And then put like that, say like, and if you both don't agree, then you just have to go through the whole motions of what it takes to get the fucking divorce. Not
Yeah.
like, oh yeah, it just expired, y'all not married no more. Oh, if y'all both don't agree, well, you have to do the fucking year separation, do all that little bullshit you have to do to fucking get a divorce.
But at least they'll be willing to, and it's not just one person trying to leave the other, and then that's where it gets real tricky at. I was looking at one of these comments, which sparked something crazy. Blossom was like, it gives you an opportunity to reevaluate your marriage, which I feel like is the point of this topic in the first place. You should also have to take a course on marriage to pass the test before you're allowed to get married. And it reminds me of like, what if you had to have like you know how like at least here where we from, before you get your license, you get your learners, right? So what if it was like a learner's marriage certificate? Like y'all get your learners before you get your actual marriage certificate. So if y'all can get through the learner's phase, because a lot of people divorce early. You know what I'm saying?
But
I like that
isn't that the
idea.
whole? But isn't that the whole point of marriage counseling before you get married?
Or like when the
Ah,
fiance thing, but there's no
that's
documentation on
driving
that. You
school.
can, yeah,
But
you
that's
can give,
driving school.
yeah, you can give somebody
That
a
could be the
ring,
driving
and
school though.
yeah,
Some
but
people go
there's
to
no
driving school and still
documentation to
can't
say
drive.
that.
Okay.
See, I think the difference is that when you go and when you get your learners, you have your ID, and on your ID it says learner's permit. So by law, if somebody asks for your ID, they can see that you're in this phase of driving. You're at the learning stage. So when it comes to marriage, like of course, if you go and propose to somebody, give them a ring, that becomes your fiance. That stage until you get married is the stage that you're talking about, but there's no documentation stating that. I mean, you wear your ring if you want to, but there's no document saying these two are fiancés and are about to get married. So if they had like a documentation for a pre-marriage, you know what I'm saying, within that fiance phase up until that point, or whatever it is, however they figure it out, that might be something. That might be something to look forward to. Instead of actually getting married and try to wait for these renewal days to get out, maybe it should be a pre-trial to know if you really want to get married. Because once you in, you can't get out, type thing. Like I said, unless you divorce, but you know.
And trust me, I know so many people who went through marriage counseling and they still don't know shit.
Yeah,
They come out and just breeze through it. It's like a class. You have fake classes, man. Like some people take driver school and still can't drive for shit.
yeah,
Um, Premarital classes and all of that stuff is for open-minded people. You
You gotta
can't,
really want it, and yeah, like you said,
yeah,
open
you got.
mind.
That's
Sorry,
why I
man.
say open-minded. You can't go in there if you really just don't want it to work. I mean, I can go, but if I don't want it to work, I'm not gonna sit here and listen to a person that's sitting here preaching on why it should work or how what I can do to make it work when I know I don't want it to work.
yeah. You're just doing it just to say you did it.
Yeah. So
If you went to the counseling to so-called make it work, or you went through the counseling to get out of the motherfucker, you gonna do it just to say you did it.
yeah.
So, but yeah, man, that's a tough one. I'm still on the fence with it. And before we close out, I think my main reason for actually still agreeing with this is because I feel like this would be very helpful in this day and age. I feel like we all come from an older background to where we understand and value marriage a lot more than what's going on now. So that's why we feel like this may not apply to us, but it can be very helpful now because a lot of these young kids are getting married for whatever reason they feel like it. You know what I'm saying? Like they're getting married quick, they're getting married young. I know people personally who get married for the wrong reasons. Um, so I think in this day and age, the value is different. So having the license, regardless if it's a year, 5 years, 10 years, whatever it is, it might be helpful for a lot of people. But like I said, I don't feel like it'll apply to me though, because I wouldn't want to do that. But I get it though. I do see the benefits of it for sure. But shit, I think that's all of the topics that we have. First and foremost, I want to thank everybody for sticking with us. We know this episode was a little rocky due to the connection errors and YouTube was bugging. Then we on Facebook, so then we're on both at the same time, trying to read questions from and comments from both sides. It hasn't been a full out mess, but we definitely want to thank y'all for sticking with us and tuning in, man. So if this is your first time watching, our shows are not normally like this, but we figured it out. We got it to work, and everything's going good. We appreciate all the comments y'all always have.
Fucking life.
Hey man, technical difficulties. So we got to start over. We had 2 days with no technical difficulties at all. We just ran into a bump in the road. So next episode will be day 1. If we get here on time and everything's straight, we got to start over. So it's all good. We definitely gave a good long show though, man. Almost pushing 2 hours, an hour and 47. But big shout out to Premier Cocktails. Y'all know first and foremost, always gonna shout them out. That's our sponsor. We always gotta show love. The challenges. I mentioned my challenge earlier when I was talking about the checking the vibes and things like that. Everything still goes. I get at least 1 or 2 hit ups throughout the week asking about the challenge. What can I do to join? What's the hashtag? Blah blah blah. And I've been seeing some stories and stuff. So if some people are still tapping in and everything, I hope everybody in the comments. I hope y'all are really taking this Live Vibes Podcast Fitness Challenge very, very seriously. It's definitely about to turn up for me. I found myself a schedule. I know Flatline is still trying to figure his schedule out of how he can do it. I'm gonna start doing, I think Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday, and I'm going to leave Wednesday and Saturday as options, depending on what my schedule's looking like with work and how I'm feeling as far as physically. Because I need structure. Right now, I'm just going whenever I can go. Like I'm going after this show just because I have to. I didn't get a chance to go yesterday. Not sure what tomorrow's going to bring, so I got to go tonight. I know it's stupid late, but I don't care because I'm serious about it. You know what I'm saying? Got to take the king down. You know what I'm saying? He's way ahead, so I got to keep working to get to him. But other than that, how y'all feel about y'all challenges so far, man? Y'all doing good?
Man, right now, I feel like I'm doing all right. My main concern now is to make sure I got my eating habits and stuff back down. Again, not eating after 8 o'clock. And, if I do, like, I didn't eat at all. I ate breakfast at work, and that was all I ate today. So I'll probably just go try to find some vegetables and fruit to put on my stomach before I go to bed. And that's probably all I'm gonna do for the night. But and I might knock out some push-ups or something. Get my little.
Okay.
But other than that, that's about all I'm gonna do, man. I ain't doing much. I ain't like the king, man. Look at the king. Look how he's sitting there, just looking like, yeah, I can tell.
It's lonely at the top. Fuck out of here.
I'm not even that fit, though. Like y'all, hey, like look. I literally been having to work hard to try to make sure y'all niggas don't beat me. Like, cause I know what D gonna do. I know this nigga's my cousin. I know what he's gonna do. And Flatline, you like if I had your body, I know I'd win. Like fuck. It's easy. You just gotta find the time to put in the work. Like, where the fuck did that come from?
That's gotta be Flatliner's new shit, cause that's some weird shit right there. That shit sounded crazy. But real quick, I saw Blossom's comment. So basically, a few shows back when we was in August, we came up with this Live Vibes Podcast Fitness Challenge. Basically, so it started September 1st, and for the rest of 2020, so the rest of this year, we're all just going to be staying fit, changing our eating habits, just setting personal goals and meeting them. We're going to link up and do a post every month, the first of every month, as far as what our results are in X, Y, and Z. And the only thing you have to do to join is whenever you post anything that's fitness related, just use the hashtags LVP Fitness Challenge. And that's it. When we see that, then of course we're going to start motivating, making sure you're straight, making sure, we just give each other feedback, keep pushing each other in the right direction. It's going to be a lot of fun, man. Everybody should definitely um, feel
Join.
inspired here. If you want to know all the details, it's on our Instagram page and our Facebook page. Just go to one of those and check it out. It's a little list of everything. You'll see everything on there. But yeah, man. I think that's it. Any weekend plans? Anybody doing something special? No.
I'm gonna have kids.
No.
Okay, that is special.
Kids, and working the fuck out.
No.
Work, kids, working out.
All right. I
You
heard
got
you
it.
the
You
last
got it, big
7
man.
episodes. Right.
You got it,
Oh
big
man.
man.
Oh man. But yeah, man. Shout out to everybody that's participating. We love y'all so much, man. Thanks for all the comments. We love those too. Thanks for everybody that stuck with us on the YouTube. Y'all everywhere. Please come back and see us. Make sure y'all like the video, share the video, and things like that. I know it's all over the place. I know it's gonna be a rough week trying to figure this out, but yeah, man. Unless y'all got something else to say, Flatliner, you can take us out. Shout out again to Brown Skin Diva. Let me make sure we clap it up. Oh, and before I forget, King, do you have an ending question?
Good ending question. Let me think. Since we
Yeah,
all
I'm ready to.
talking about warning people, or what would you want to find out after you get married? Like, is there something about yourself that you would want to warn your significant other about yourself? Like you feel me? Like, is there something about you that you be like, look, except for trying to find it out, that you would want to tell them, look, this is me. Like, this is me. Like, I need to warn you about this to see if you can deal with this.
Mm. So that layer about yourself that nobody really knows about.
It's
What is
just
one
stuff
thing
of you
about yourself?
finding it out before. I mean, after you get married, is there something you want to present to them up front? Like, look, this is me. I done shot like 8 people in Southeast
Mm.
in 2020 and got away with it.
So how can I write this? Name something about yourself that would, I don't know. Come on, help me find the words to figure this out so I can make sure I ask this weekend the right question. So,
like, would you? Do you have anything you want to tell your significant other while dating? Like, some you want to tell something, a personal or
What is
bad
it about
trait?
yourself? What is it about yourself that you would reveal to your significant other before dating or getting into a relationship?
okay, what is it about yourself you would reveal before dating?
Before getting into a relationship.
Relationship.
Before, okay.
You can't tell everybody that before you get in a relationship.
All right.
Like Mikey
Got
be
it.
like, Mikey be like, I like toes. And Flatline, I like toes.
I'm about
Oh
to
yeah,
say,
yeah, like
Mikey ain't
fetishes
all by
or.
himself. I like pretty feet. Man, I can't help
You know,
it.
like some people like golden showers, which I don't understand.
Mm.
I mean,
Oh,
everything ain't for
according
everybody,
to
man.
Odell Beckham, he likes
He
to be
likes you to
shitted
shit
on.
it
Let's not do my man like that. We ain't.
So what's the story with that?
on.
Because I heard about it.
One of these little hoes said that when she was fucking around with him, he wanted her to shit on him, and she said that she couldn't do it at the time. Like she
Did
just
she eat
couldn't.
Taco Bell? She need
She
to go eat
tried, but it wouldn't none come out, and I'm just like, whatever.
That's kind of weird.
But she did send him a video of her taking a shit because that's
That-
what he requested.
That's nasty. Like, what?
Everything ain't for everybody,
See
man.
what I'm saying? See, so y'all talking about me liking pretty feet and the fact that I suck toes,
Well, that's not disgusting though.
but you can sit
Fecal
there and
matter
let your man
is
get shitted on.
disgusting. Nah, I
That's
said, nah,
that's
nah.
pretty nasty.
If you had
And
to
golden
choose,
shower.
nah, fam, because golden showers is crazy too. Like,
And it's like
it's
it's some people that like to suck on heels, like women's heels. Like I
that's
ain't
you,
doing no
right?
weird shit like that. No, fuck no, nigga. I ain't
It's
sucking
on
on
the
shit.
foot.
I ain't her toes, motherfucker. I said
It's
her
just a, it's
toes.
just a big, it's the biggest toe. It's just in the back. That's all.
No, the heel of a shoe.
Oh, the
The
shoe.
heel. Yeah, like some
Nigga,
people have
what's the
Well, that
heels
ain't
difference?
got
with
nothing to
Toe
do
to
with
heel?
it.
Y'all touching the same damn thing, the floor, nigga. What the fuck?
Nah, my thing is that that's an object. He could do that without her even being in the room. That's personal. I ain't.
Yeah, man, it's a
That's
lot
a
of
shoe
weird
fetish.
shit going on out here. Yeah, but I can't like sucking toes.
James
No, you
trying
can
to
like it all
suck
you
the
want.
toxin out your body.
So make sure y'all come back with
French
the
tip.
answer, man. What is it about yourself that you reveal before getting into a relationship? Um,
Bingo.
yeah, man, that's it. I'm out of stuff. So if y'all got something shared, if not, Flatliner can bring us out, man.
Man, y'all already know what it is. Y'all be cool. Y'all be safe. Don't put your hands where you won't put your face. And remember, put the guns down, pick the gloves up, and we out.
I do.
Hey,
And we out
good show,
this.
man. We love y'all.
Yeah.
You know what? I've been working out too much. That hurts.